Good morning, YouTube. I hope you are having an absolutely wonderful day. I am. I chose years ago that every day was going to be a great day. All right? Being happy is a choice. We'll talk about that one later. So, I've been listening in to lots of people, talking to lots of people. You know, I went to a couple of Toastmaster meetings. I do a lot of practice with some of the other mentorship groups that I'm in, and I'm constantly interacting with people all the time, which, by the way, if you didn't know, as my mentor says, your income will be in direct proportion with the number of strangers you talk to in a day. So if you're an entrepreneur, you definitely need to take that one to heart too. So what I have learned is that there are three things that all line up in a row that if you don't have, you're going to struggle. If you have them, it makes it much, much easier to get to where you're going. You can still get there without them, but it's going to be harder. Okay, I'm going to put them out there in order. Number one, first one, most people understand. You would think it'd be a no-brainer, but some people don't really know how to do it. You've got to set goals. Got to have goals. Got to have goals. If you get my Exposure Secret book down below, if you've got it already, you know what I mean. If you haven't, get it. Set your goals and set supersized goals. Make them massive. Okay? Here's why. When you set a massive goal, way, way beyond what you're going to be able to get done today, what you're going to be able to get done this year, in some cases, you push. You know, probably not going to make all of that, but let's see how close I can get. And you start driving. And you now have the big picture. Most children understand this already. All right, look, we're talking to 12, 13, 14-year-old kids. What do you want to be when you grow up? You can be anything you want to be. What do you want to be? We teach them, dream big. Make the plan. Chase it. Then we become adults, and for some reason we say, no, you need to make your goals manageable. You need to make your goals on a smaller level so that you can achieve them and feel better about yourself. Why are we dumbing things down? This type of psychology is half, or thinking, not really psychology, it's bad psychology is what it is. This type of thinking is what is holding people back. It's why we can't reach where we want to be. There is a time and a place and a use for having goals that are attainable. We're going to get there. But you have got to have your big ones. You've got to have your big ones. Okay? Get those supersized goals. Here's why. This is where you get the smaller ones. Step number 2. Focus. Clear direction. Okay? You have your supersized goal. This massive goal. I am going to be making $20K a month. If you've read my book, you understand I just worded that wrong. If you haven't, get the book, comment below and tell me why that was wrong. Massive goal. Now how are we going to get there? Break it down. Okay? If I'm looking at $20,000 a month, all right, there are 4 weeks in a month. If we spread that out, we're looking at $5,000 a week. $5,000 a week. If I only work 5 days a week, that's only $1,000 a day. That's 10 people buying a $100 product every day. That's it. 10 people. Break it down. Now the goal is manageable. Now you focus on getting those 10 sales. Get to 10 sales a day. There's your focus. Now you've got clarity. You've got direction. Here's where I need to be. All right, if somebody asks you directions on how to get someplace in your hometown, do you just tell them, yeah, you need to go south about, I don't know, 8 blocks or so, and then turn north, and it's somewhere over, and then turn north. Yeah, because that makes sense. Go south for a while, and then turn west, and it's somewhere off in the southwest direction. Is that what you do? Of course you don't. Of course you don't. Nobody would ever find a thing. They'd look at you like you're nuts. You give clarity. You go down here 3 blocks, you get to this street name, you turn right. You go down 4 more blocks, you're going to see this building on the right-hand side. You'll need to take a left there, and then watch for this color of a mailbox. If you hit it, you're just 2 driveways away from where you're going. We give clarity. That's the type of clarity you need. You set your supersized goal. And then you break it down into what can I do today to make that happen. 10 sales of $100. Come on, you can get to that. All you got to do is start trying. So there's number 2. 1, set goals. Set the big ones. 2, break them down to manageable, focused goals. And then 3 is the biggest one. And honestly, the reason I made this entire video, it's the whole point. It's where we're going to spend most of our time now. Once you've got your goal set, once you've got your focus, now you need to look at it properly. All right, here's what I've found. I have been listening to people in my mentorship group where we're role-playing and practicing our skills. I've been to a couple of Toastmasters meetings. I've heard people talking about it here. People don't understand psychology. Nobody's taught them. It's not your fault. What I want to do here is help point that out to you. If you put down as one of your goals, let's say New Year's resolutions are a perfect example. Perfect example. Somebody asks you, what's your New Year's resolution? Oh, I'm going to quit smoking. I'm going to lose some weight this year. I'm going to eat healthier this year. Okay? Sounds perfectly reasonable, doesn't it? Those are good goals to have. No problem with losing weight, quitting smoking, starting to eat right. There's no problem with any of that. The problem is the psychology and how it's worded. I am going to quit smoking. Okay? I'm not a smoker, all right? I smoked for 25 years. I quit smoking Christmas Day 2015 because that's the day I finally stopped quitting and just started being a non-smoker. Okay, this is the part that people miss. This is where I really need you to hear me. When you are consistently telling your mind, I'm going to do, then your mind consistently focuses on not doing. You said you were going to, so we're not going to worry about doing it now. You see that? Do you get what I mean? The strongest focus in your mind about a subject is where your mind goes. Let me prove that to you. If you take a 12 by 2 board, lay it down on your floor, take 10-foot board, 10 foot long, 12 inches wide, 2-3 inches thick. Set it down on your floor flat, walk across it without touching the floor. Can you do it? Of course you could. It's a foot wide. All right? I mean, unless you've got the balance of a one-legged waitress, I don't know why you wouldn't be able to do that. And actually, she's probably got better balance than I do. She's been living that way, huh? Anyway, bad analogy. You can walk across it. You wouldn't ever touch the floor. You wouldn't touch the carpet once. Tile, hardwood, whatever your floor is. You'd stay on the board. Now take that exact same board that you just walked across. No problem whatsoever. Stretch it 40 foot in the air between 2 buildings with a 6-foot gap. Now walk across it. I might fall. That's a long way down. That's a long way down to be walking across that. I might fall off of that. If I fall off of that, that's going to hurt. Your mind's thinking fall. The only reason you can't do it. If you will clear that. Stop that. Walked across this yesterday. Go. You will. Won't be a problem. This is how goals work. This is how our minds work. When you say, I'm going to quit smoking this year, that means you still smoke. You're going to. When you say, I am quitting, you're still smoking. Quitting. That's what you're trying to do now. That's what you are trying to do in the future. It still says, I'm not. Do you get that? Do you hear it? Instead of saying, I'm quitting smoking, you say, I'm not a smoker. Instead of, I'm going to lose some weight, you say, I'm losing weight. You are now doing. This is where your goals come off. You take these supersized goals, $20,000 a month For some, that's not a supersized goal, okay? For some, it is. For me, it would definitely do me well. You break that down, it's only $5,000 a week. You take $5,000 a week, it's $1,000 a day. That's 10 sales at $100. Come on. It's only 5 sales at $200. We can do that. Watch me roll. You start your website, you start your YouTube channel, you start getting in front of people. You can sell $10, $100 products in a day. Come on. Now, you take that same goal and you write in your big goals, I'm going to make $20,000 a month. No, you're not. Because you're always going to. You never get to. You break that down and okay, my new goal now is I need 10 sales a day. I need 10 sales a day. You'll never get them because your mind is constantly focused on need them, not have, not get. Need. I need them. Do you see what I'm saying? Try this. I promise you, you will see the difference. Stop trying to do. Stop going to do. Do. When I write my goals, I write them completely different. Get that book down below. Make a comment in here why I'm going to make $20,000 a month is wrong. Tell me why. I want to know. How should I word it instead? Let me know. Comment below. Get my book, Exposure Secrets. Download it. Click that link. Read through it. You're going to see some of this. Not all of it. Okay? But there's definitely some very good advice on how to change your self-image, to put yourself in a position to get more exposure, to get more attention, to get yourself out in front of everybody. Okay? Get that book, read through it. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment below. Tell me, book was great. Love this, this, and this. Book was absolute crap. Here's where you're wrong. I don't mind. I can take criticism. Let me know. All right? Tell me what you think of it. Also, all my social media is down there. You know, hook up with me on Facebook. Get a hold of me on Instagram. Hit me up on LinkedIn. Whatever you want to do, I'm here. I'm all over the place. Come talk with me. Let's chat. I love talking to people, if you can't tell. All right, let's do this. I am who I am today because I have learned these things. I am being better every day because I've learned these things. Pay attention. Try it. Give a week. Just a week. And I guarantee you, you will see and feel the difference. The people around you will see the difference. When you stop going to do, working on doing, moving toward. I talked to a guy and he told me, well, on his vision board, he had written down, make myself better every day. Become better every day. Not even realizing that every single day he was getting up, reading that vision board, and telling himself, I'm not good enough. Do you see that? When you read, I'm going to better myself, your subconscious mind says, I'm not better. I'm not good enough. You're feeding yourself these things, and that's why you're having trouble moving past them. Stop going to be. Stop moving toward. Stop planning on. Start being. And then come back here and tell me what it did for your life. I am looking forward to hearing it. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you learned something out of it. Get that book. Tell me what you think of it. Learn a little bit. And I will talk to y'all later.